Okay, so testing your startup idea, I just saw the video, and it is about figuring out the idea that you are planning on or the idea that you are planning to execute, whether it would really work in future or not. It's like figuring out whether you should pursue the idea or is it just worthless. So how to do that? I am just explaining in a very brief. So first, what you need to do, you have to take a notebook and list down your ideas, whatever ideas that are coming to your mind. Maybe 10 ideas you have, 10 startup ideas, and you list them down. Then what you do is, after listing them down, you decide a name for each of the ideas. Okay, let's say that you are planning to start a edtech firm. You have an edtech idea, you just decide a name for that. And because, so why decide a name? Because if you decide a name, then you see you would get an emotional connection, because once you decide a name for your idea, there would be an emotional connection between you. You'd be, you see, get more passionate or get more purpose driven at that time. And now after deciding the name, what you need to do is you need to create a website. Okay, website, and then you need to buy a domain name. And that domain name may or may not be similar to the name that you have chosen. It may or may not be, it depends upon you. If you get the similar domain name like the name you have chosen, then it's okay, completely fine. And if you don't, then also it's fine. Then what you have to do is you have to create a logo. Because you see, when you are planning to do a startup, you have to create a logo for your idea after all. After creating a logo, you can create a logo from, say, Fiverr, Canva, Wix.com. There are several other websites where you can create a logo from. So you can also create it from Canva if you don't want a professional logo, because it would take some money from you. So after you created the logo, then what you have to do is you have to create a landing page. And landing page, let me explain. Landing page means it would be a one-page website, and in that landing page, there would be two things that would be explained. One is what does your idea do, and the second is what problem is it trying to solve. Understood my point? Two things would be there in the landing page. First is what your idea will do. What is the purpose of your idea? And second is what is the problem that it's trying to solve in the market. Now, all of this is done. Now, what you have to do is you have to promote that website, the website and the landing page that you have created. You have to promote that website via social media. Social media in the sense Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, etc. You have to promote that website. And for that, you need to pay some money. So why is it so? Because once you advertise that website on your social media platform, then people would get to know about it. People would get to know that about your plan, about your idea, about what you are planning to build in future. It's just an idea, not an execution. And in that website, you would at the last column, you would just there should be an option of email or contact form. There it should be said that if you are interested in that idea, then please fill up this contact form, because when we start working on this idea, then we would inform you. When we start executing our plan, then you would get informed only if you fill up this form or contact form. So now once you promote that website through Google Ads, then first, okay, there is coming. Then first what would happen is you through I guess the term is click-through ratio. Yes, I guess click-through ratio. And through click-through ratio, you can figure out how many clicks your website are getting. So let's say that you got two ideas and you promoted the two ideas on social media platform. So at one idea got 5 clicks and another idea got 2 clicks. That means that the first idea which got 5 clicks has more potential to become successful in future, because the customers from social media are more liking it, are more interested towards it than the second idea. So that's how you can figure out how powerful your idea is, or whether the idea has the potentiality to become a massive value in future or not. So that's it in brief. Anything you would like to explain, Naman? Naman, are you there?
Well, Yeah, I am there. You explained something really different from idea validation. You just gave a little example, not a full example, also a little example of how to validate an idea. But in reality, it's very different from what you have said. It's not just about creating another website and promoting your just idea, and you don't have the product. So the
No, you
initial
will make
focus
the
which
product. You are just informing your audience that this is my idea. Now, just
this is
fill up the contact form, because if you like the idea, then you would
this
get
is
notified
not
once you start
a
working on it.
you you are promoting something that only you have to take a survey for it. You're promoting, you are spending money on just a small survey. Is that what a startup validation is? Or it's so?
It would be less than 5,000 rupees. The cost
No,
would
but
be.
you are spending a dime on this, on the survey.
That's why Ankur Wariko, I guess. Ankur Wariko. You know about Ankur Wariko,
Yes,
founder
I
of
know
Minar
him.
Oil. That's why he
I
said.
know.
That's what he
But
said.
the thing is, you have to understand, Auditro, every person who is saying goes through some different situations and have different perspectives of viewing those people. But there are some standard set of core values which you must follow in every ideation phase, right? You have to see, you have to, what you have to do is, when you get a good idea, obviously no idea is bad, either it's good or terrific, right? So first you have to see what is a startup is. What is, I would not say a startup. Startup is like a trendy word, nothing else. So I would say what a business is. Okay. So what does a business do? They they use economic resources to make a profit, right? This is the simplest way I would explain a business, making use of economic resources to make a profit, right? So starting what you have idea, first make a business plan out of it, right? You have to make what product you are selling, the initial
Do you
product.
believe in business plan? Really?
Really, you don't think that business plan is such a good tool? You don't know
No,
about this?
because you see, I am not such a fan of business plan, because you in business plan you plan according to your way. In business plan, once you write down the plan, you
Right, but
expect
the
things
business
to
plan is
happen.
not, but the business plan here is not fixed. It's changing every time, just
Yeah,
like
that's
business
what
model
I'm trying
changes.
to say. That
So
when you
so
write
the
a
thing is, you are saying that you are going to the next step before doing one. Okay, so it's like you are climbing to the second floor before going through the ground and the first floor. You're doing this, right? Which is obviously, it's a, you are taking something more risk, something, you're making something more complex, which is very simple to do, right? This is what you are explaining right now. Okay, you are making simple things more complex, and complex things ultimate suicidal, sort of like that, right?
yeah,
So first thing is you have to make a business plan. Even Jeff Bezos, when he started Amazon, he had a business plan. He wrote in a trip all his business plan. Apple, when they started, they wrote a business plan, because business plan is the key thing which investors will take. Okay, they won't take those charts and all. They will just say that you have a business plan or not. Either it's a presentation or a detailed one. They will want a business plan. I don't know about the new investors, but mostly those who are experienced one and those who have enough capital, they always ask for a business plan. And after they select the business plan or the pitch, then they say that come and pitch to us. Then we will decide about that. Give us a presentation. Pitch is just like a presentation. Okay.
how many
We
pages should it
evaluate.
take?
See, it depends whom you are facing. If you are facing someone who is rather experienced in the industry, so if your industry is IT and specializing in banking sector, and you are meeting someone who is a large bank, so obviously you will have a little bit more detailed one. But if you're going to present somewhere who doesn't have an idea of what is this, but he has some interest in getting it. Suppose you are a cryptocurrency company, but a person but an investor is very much interested in cryptocurrency. He want to invest in the money in cryptocurrency, in the companies, in the fintech startups, but he doesn't know. Obviously, you have to make it simpler then, right? There are so many theories which are available, but you have to select which is the right one in the Indian context. And that's the main thing which I see right now. They try to use those US context in Indian context, and eventually they have not a very good, journey with that US context theories. You have to focus on Indian context. This is a different market, so you have to focus on that. We are going much more, towards out of the topic. So I would like to come back and I will just say some of the very simple basic things. Okay, so first you have to define goals. You have to make goals. What are your objectives of the businesses? How the business will function? What is the business model of the thing? Who are my team members? Who are who will be my core strategic customers here? Right? That is what is a business plan. Nothing else. What are your financials going to look like for the past 3 years? What are the projections there? So you have to first define your goals, define what is that, and then you start on working on a hypothesis. Okay, you have to evaluate everything. You have to evaluate that, is it product to going to work, is my market research good enough, and then you start the validation stage, and that is the experiment stage. You develop the MVP, which is a minimal viable product, and then you try to sell it instead of just promoting it. If you are seeing that you are successful and customers are happy with the product, but they want some improvements, that is where you try to experiment the ideas. Okay, you have to experiment with the ideas. You have to see what's going on wrong with the customers, my initial customers, which is like 5 to 10 customers. There will be, what is the wrong with my subscription base? Even though my customers are free, how will I make them more? How will I improve my systems? Just like you are doing a beta tasting of an app, like in a Play Store. You're launching a game, but you have released it in a beta mode, and you are attracting some of the customers for free right now, just to test and just to experiment and validate your ideas. Right? You have to have a MVP, then you can start validating your idea. If you don't have a product, how you will validate the idea, right? So yeah.
Yeah, so the business plan, according to you, business plan is important, but don't you think that business plan changes according to the circumstances of market, according to market scenario? Because you see, when you make a business plan, you expect things to go in a particular way, or you expect things to go as you plan, as you have planned. But the thing is that the expectation are much more different than reality. In reality, when you try to apply that plan in market, then market
Mhm.
demands are way different than your business plan. Then your business plan won't
See,
be so much
it's
value.
it's it's the thing is, Aritra, it is upon how your calculations are going on.
Yes.
Okay, it is upon how your calculations are going on, how you calculate, and what is your experience in that industry. If you have a previous experience in that industry, right? If you have done a job in the industry, suppose you have done investment banking for last 10 years. Now you are an expert in investment banking. You know where to get clients from. You know how to work with the clients. You know, because you have worked 10 years, 10 big years in that industry, right? So
Nobody wears that now.
works everyone. See, or it's no, everybody is not an entrepreneur. Some people become an entrepreneur. Okay, everybody is not an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is something else. We confuse businessmen, industrialists, and entrepreneurs in one thing, but they are very different. In fact, they have different meanings. Entrepreneurs, businessmen, and industrialists. So when you work in the 10 years now, right? So people do work, right? Those big bankers in Goldman Sachs, they earn more than what you will be earning if you do your startup in 10 years, if it's in mediocre success. So if you earn 50 lakh rupees, they earn $5 million a year. So yeah, in any industry, if you climb up the industry 10-15 years, you will be earning big bucks because you have specialist tag in that thing. It depends, but there are many different criteria upon that, right? So the thing is, obviously, I said just before, business plans are tend to change. They will change. I did not say Amazon. The business plan was just to sell books, but now they sell everything. So is this not the evolution of a business plan? Business plan evolves by time, right? But a calculation should be perfect. You are not evaluating a 10-year period. You are evaluating a very short period, 2 year or 3 year down the line. Okay. So business plan will change. I just said it previously also. Yeah.
Okay, in there, you would like to add anything?
What is the
Again, voice is breaking.
I asked what was the question?
The question was, how can you test your startup idea? For example, let's say you have an idea about a particular startup that you are planning to work on. So how can you figure out whether it is actually going to work or not?
Okay. According to me, if we will calculate on like economically affordable and time saving, these two big parameter, and if it fit here, then further we can test that it can give someone to like happiness, and then he can give me in reward some money. Is possible or not with a small survey? I guess this can be a option. And others, Naman and you covered the points. Yeah.
Naman, so then why do you think that Ankur Wariko is suggesting such thing that you need to promote your website, the landing page, to find out whether it is applicable or
They're
not?
talking about something else. They're talking first. Listen to them. What
I
they're
have
talking.
listened to them there and I'm
What did you understand from that?
I understood what I said, whatever I said to you. That's exactly what he explained.
So he is saying that you just do a website, build a landing page and everything, right?
Yeah.
That is true. But if you don't have the product, how you will do that? If you don't
No, you
define
just
what are
promote,
goals,
you're promoting your idea, first of all. You're promoting your idea that
it
this is
depends
the
upon
product
which
I'm going to
sector.
build.
See, the thing is, if you want to just form a marketing company, if you are just promoting your website, your idea that I do this, do that, and you can become a partner. So like that, customers are this, that. What is my experience? This is the thing. This is what generally has in the website, right? So if you're doing something which is like a mediocre basis, it's good. So see, Ankur Wakru will say one thing, Kunal Shah will say one thing, I will say one thing. Okay. Yeah. Till now, you have to understand, you have to listen to everyone. You can't listen to one. And
How can I
changes
determine
are,
whom to follow?
yeah, so this is up to you now. How will I say everything? Right? If it was very easy that every guidelines have been laid, become a businessman, big businessman, everybody would become a big businessman by now, right? You have to figure out, you have to go. And reading theories won't help. You have to go, you have to work, you have to experience. Right? In stock market, we say experience counts, right? Because as much experience you have in the stock market, you can analyze the risk more precisely. You can analyze the situation more precisely, whether the stock will go up or down.
But in
So
order to
like,
have that experience, you got to lose some money in stock market. You
see,
will
your
lose some money.
goal, let me tell you, did Zerodha, the stock brokerage firm,
Yeah, yeah.
did Zerodha have any losses? Instead, they are a profit con. right? They did not spend a single dime on marketing purposes. They are fully bootstrap company and they earn at least 1,000 crores in profit. Okay, so think about that first. You have to see which sector you are working on. Working on edtech, you have to do aggressive marketing. Working in IT, very competitive, do aggressive marketing. Working brokerage, not that competitive, you don't have to do that much aggressive marketing. I do think you have to see. It's very complex to, it's very easy to learn from people, especially Ankur Vakur and people like that. I've seen so many videos like that. Okay. But you have to see, you have to go through the process, whole process. It's very hard. It's in my language, I'm saying. We are just going diverting into the topic. We are discussing our idea validation and now we are going deep into, yeah, okay, no problem about that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so Preeti,
So,
what are your thoughts? Ask Preeti also.
Preeti, okay, sure. Uh, okay, Preeti, tell me how can you choose your startup idea? Because I guess what are the factors? So, do you choose on the basis of trend in market that nowadays this industry is booming, so I would go in this industry, or would you choose on the basis of problem that you see according to your surrounding, or the problem that you have faced in your life that you would like to solve for other people? So, on what basis would you choose?
Mm, See, first of all, if we are creating a business or a startup idea, so first of all, it's all depend on the customer needs and wants, what the problem they are facing, and we have to look after our competitors also, in what ways they are lacking behind, so that we can just uh, मतलब जिस चीज में वो लोग लैग बिहाइंड करे, we can put that thing in our product, जिससे we can make our customers. All the factors depend on, some factors depends on our startup also.
No, let's say that you are facing a problem in your life or in your home, whatever the problem can be, and you have solved that problem. So what do you think? The same problem can be also be faced by other people. So that can be also a basis of startup idea.
Idea is like कहीं से भी मिल सकता है, so you should be very interested in that, कि हाँ मेरे को ये करना है, कैसे करना है, चीज करना है, स्ट्रैटेजीज बनाना है, फिर कैसे इम्प्लीमेंट करना है, सब कुछ इसमें इन्वॉल्व है, रिसोर्सेज कहाँ से आएंगे, एवरीथिंग इज इन्वॉल्व इन दैट. तो ये खाली अपने घर के प्रॉब्लम से लाइक तुम अपना मतलब पूरा बिजनेस खड़ा नहीं कर सकते ना. एक आइडिया आ सकता है, बट यू हैव टू सर्वे कि भाई अगर आइडिया लाइक मेरे साथ ये प्रॉब्लम हो तो ये कितने के प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. So survey the things,
नहीं,
that
अगर
is called
तुमको
market
हो रहा है
research.
तो
The
सबको भी हो
first
सकता
thing
है
we
ना,
have to do.
बाकी को भी हो सकता है.
That's what I am saying ना, कि market one we can find out the किसका क्या नीड्स है, किसका क्या प्रॉब्लम है, क्योंकि तेरे को प्रॉब्लम जरूरी नहीं आपका सिचुएशन.
Preeti, you're not audible.
Yes, said my point.
Okay, Naman, you want to suggest something? You are raising your thumb actually.
No, I am saying that what Preeti has said right now, it's absolutely correct. You have to find what a client or the customer wants. Simple. See, every idea is not built upon, what problems you face daily. It's not about that. I have seen, yeah, it's one of the factors, yeah, that I did not have any friends to discuss case studies. Now I founded my society. Now I have customers who are just acting like my friends, and we discuss case studies on Saturdays and Sundays, right? So this is one of the ideas. But every idea is not about your surrounding, your problems and all. If I had, if I had that power to solve everything, I would really solve, uh, uh, everyone's mental state, everyone's family members. I will solve that problem. But I don't have that machine. I don't know how to make that machine that can change everybody's mindset into a good one rather than being a bad one, right? So the thing is, first you have to do your market research, and market research says what your client wants. Is there any demand in that industry, in the market? Market means it's a place where you exchange your product or service in terms of economic resource. So first you have to see that is the market good, how many people are there in the market actively involved, whether it's a business to business company, it's a business to customer company, it's a business to business to customer company, base or something like that. So you have to identify what a customer wants. Simple as that. That is how you need to uh, select your idea. Second thing, just don't select an idea if you don't have any expertise or some bit of experience in it.
Some bit of
Because experience in it, if you don't have any knowledge about little bit about that industry, or if you don't have any experience in that industry, don't go for the sector. Okay, that is I have seen. If you have co-founders who have experience in the industry and he doesn't have any business skills and you have a good business skills, you can combine them both, because you have business skills, he has specialist skills. Right now we demand a specialist. Okay, so the thing is, just wait,
just say.
just wait. Yeah, so I was saying is that you have, thing is, it only takes at least three people to start a startup. One is the hacker, the hipster, the hustler. Okay, so the thing is, who have to be a hacker, who have to be a hipster, or who have to be a the hustler.
Hacker, hustler, and
Hipster, hipster. So what is
hipster.
hacker? Hacker is someone who is specialized enough and he is very much focused on product development. A hipster is someone who is very much very easy to low customers and very easy to manage the business. Okay,
Business skill.
he's very flexible. So the thing is, he's a manager, he's very flexible and he can manage large teams, small teams at once. And hustler is the one who will be looking and hunting for new customers. He'll be looking, he'll be hunting, he'll be working with the internal team to see that how the product is there. He'll be taking the customer feedback and he'll be selling the products. So you need only three people: hacker, hipster, and hustler. If you have these three people, these three skill sets in each and every person individually, your startup is going to be a success, right? So the thing is, you don't have to every time solve a community problem to start a startup. It can be any problem. Every business solves a problem, but it depends upon which problem it is. Is it an industry problem? Is it the government problem? Is it a supply chain problem? Is it a logistics problem? Which problem is it? Is it technicality problem, technology problem, or is it something like which is breaking something? You're filling up the gap, right?
Understood.
So you have to see. And why I every time say it depends, because it really depends. It really depends on which time you are in. It really depends which what is the motivation of the customer in that time and age. It really depends which other tools are used in your industry in that age or time, because it depends. And business is not always a stable thing. You will get lows, you will get highs, you will get failures, big failures, you will get massive successes. And that is what business is. We see in our lecture halls that a business is a curve, right? Just a groovy curve, just like a mountain. It goes up, stays there for some time, and comes down back. But this is not in reality, right? It's a
Okay,
very,
Naman, I have
yeah,
I have one more question. So
yeah.
you are talking about marketing research. So see, marketing research is most valuable when people would go to the market and ask customer personally what is their problem, what does they want. But you
Array,
see, during this pandemic, people can't go out of their home. There's a lockdown. So do you think?
marketing research doesn't mean that you have to ask customers, take survey. It is just a part that you can do. It is just one factor, right? This is not a market. Well, marketing research, simply in simpler words, people say it's a survey, but it's not. Marketing research is more than that. You have to analyze the trends of the businesses right now. You have to analyze your competitors. You have to analyze each and every stage there. Like every corner of the industry, you have to analyze what's going on in the industry. You have to read through research reports, that whether this is the product, that is the product. You have to read case studies. That is market research. Surveys are part of market research, but it is dependent upon which product you are doing. If you are doing product which is very easy to make and you have an MVP, you will start taking surveys, right?
So is
So
it completely possible online? Would it be a
yeah,
fruitful
it's
solution?
completely possible. Even do you take surveys going to your customers, or do you take surveys completely online? I have a society CSCDU. Did I go to you to get you filled up the form?
No.
No, I just sent you the link of the form. You filled it up. And then it just said that this is the criteria. Like you will get a reward if you fill up the form. And the reward is that you will be accepting into the CSCDU society. Right? This is how I do it. I went to your house and just said like, no, you're already through. Fill up the form. No, na. So you can reach your customers online.
Oh. Okay, anyway, I think we shall continue tomorrow. It's already 10:45. Thank you for joining and good night.
Yeah, just you can stop the recording now.